Hello. It is hot. It is a million bajillion degrees, but we're gonna play some Jund. uh, so let's see. Last time I made a video was a long time ago, and I went to SCG Regionals, and I went 6-3, which is not bad, but not really good enough to anything worthwhile. So I have come back to the deck and wanted to talk about it a little bit. A couple of changes. Mostly I was really loving Huntmaster of the Fells, but if I play any more, then I really need to play more lands. And I wanted another threat that wasn't Scavenging Ooze, so I'm going to play one Dark Confidant, which is a little weird to have one Dark Confidant in a deck, but there we are. And I'm swapped to Terminate for an Abrupt Decay. Mostly Terminate is a concession to, or I guess Terminate rather than Abrupt Decay is a concession to Hollow One and Gurmag Angler, but that's kind of on the decline lately. It's also why I feel comfortable cutting a Scavenging Ooze. If we look at the sideboard, it's mostly the same. I've got a third Huntmaster. I've gone up to Kitchen Finks, 2 Kitchen Finks, and 1 Baloth. Baloth is a lot worse in like the Jeskai control matchups, whereas Finks and Huntmaster are really good there, so I'm happy to swap that over. And let's see. Oh yeah, Damping Sphere. So I'm recording this before M19, I guess it's called, comes out. And so Alpine Moon is a really interesting card because it stops Tron and Valakut, whereas Damping Sphere only stops Tron. But a deck that's really popular at this very moment is Quarkland Ironworks, and so Damping Sphere stops that, along with Stopping Storm, and is also pretty good against Eldrazi Tron. So, gonna play a league and see how we do with this revamped version of the deck. See you in a little bit. Okay, we're here, locating an opponent in stage 1. Stage 1 is my favorite stage. Found an opponent. Things are looking up. It is so hot, guys. It is so hot. This is why I live here, so I don't, up in Vermont in the boonies. I would love to play first, so I don't have to deal with heat very much. This is a keep. I kind of wish I had a land that didn't deal me a bunch of damage. We'll see what's going on here, though. Inquisition U. Spell Snare, Snapcaster, Lightning Bolt. So I really wish I could take the Snapcaster, but maybe I can do that later. The problem is Snap Bolt Snap is really good against Fetchland, Shockland, Bitter Blossom. Can I afford to take the Snapcaster? I don't think so. I think we really just want to land this Bitter Blossom. Like, if I take the Snapcaster, would my opponent have played the Colonnade? Probably not. Liliana's not the best. Pay 2 life, yes please. Scalding Tarn's a new one. Goyfs are good. So if I play that Goyf, then I risk losing it to a Lightning Bolt. My opponent would have to untap and cast it. Alternatively, you can Thoughtseize here. They have to untap and get a mountain, and play the mountain, and then cast it. I think I'm on Thoughtseize instead. And let's just get that Snapcaster out of there. Okay, all in and a bolt and a verdict. Boop, doop, doop. So now we don't have to worry about our Goif getting bolted ever, but it still is susceptible to Supreme Verdict. So I probably don't want to cast it. There's that Scalding Tarn. Huntmaster's not very good. Just go ahead and attack. Huntmaster is kind of good, but just not at the moment. Gaining the 2 life will be pretty valuable. You only need to gain like a few life in order to really go above and beyond bolt range against these players, but still refusing to Supreme Verdict. Makes sense. Bitter Blossom is pretty bad here. Sometimes people play Electrolyze. Let's see if that's happening to us. Nope. They also could fire off a bolt at us right now. Nope. One of the things we're going to have to watch for is... okay. Teferi, sure. One of the things we're going to have to watch for is something like bolt your blocker on end step and then activate Colonnade and attack. Alright. We've got some fairies. There's a land finally. Wow. Magic Land's running very slowly for me right now, which sucks. Let's see if this resolves. I'm guessing it won't. I'm guessing they drew a logic knot. Negate. Okay. So let's go after this Teferi. Alright. So I'm guessing this is going to be the Supreme Verdict. And a search for Skanta. Things are going well for our opponent over there. Let's go get an Overgrown Tomb. Wouldn't mind a land that could come into play untapped here. So that we could slam this Huntmaster. That's not one, but we can Inquisition and then play a Goyf. Guessing this goes after this fairy. No, it goes upstairs. Okay. Another Teferi. Okay, great. So, I think that if we had had Liliana on turn 3, then we probably would have won this game. But we did not draw that third land on time. This is a Ascanta activation. Cryptic Command, which is what they hit every time. Alright. So let's try and attack at the old Teferi over there. Cryptic tap. Okay, we're dead. A little frustrating because we didn't even draw any of our bad cards. And we still kind of got stomped there. A lot of things had to go wrong after that turn 1 Inquisition. Okay. So in come 9 cards for this matchup. And out come the pushes, the bolts, and the Lavamancer. And the oozes. And one other card. Actually, I was thinking about this. I think I'm actually going to cut a Wooded Foothills. I know that doesn't sound very smart, considering that we just lost because we were mana screwed. Going down to 22 lands. But we need to try and keep up with their card advantage, and we want to draw good stuff. Also, we have Nile Spellbomb that we just barely put in the deck that kind of dilutes it a little bit. One thing I'm interested about doing in this matchup is choosing to draw first. I don't think I'm going to do it this time, but I'm interested to see if that might be the right idea. So I'm going to play first. Can't keep this. I think we'll ship it. It's pretty close though. Yeah, we'll try this. All right. That's not the worst. Especially if they play like a Serum Visions on turn 1, then the Goyf would be out of bolt range. I'm pretty happy with just getting a swamp here. So here comes either a Spell Snare or a Lightning Bolt. Opt. Okay. So what's good is that they didn't kill that right away. That means that they won't have mana up to counter this Liliana if they do get rid of that thing. Well, there's a search. let's discard some cards. I'm pretty happy discarding this Bloodstained Mire. And I know that it helps their search for Azcanta, but I mean, I'm not gonna not make them discard. Ships and Electrolyze. Okay. Field of Ruin. Okay. So they didn't go after our mountain, which is actually a pretty big deal for us. Unless they're just going to right now. Nope. Okay, great. Let's make them discard. I think we get rid of this Overgrown Tomb. Oh yeah, this only hits non-basics. Okay, it's not like Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter would have been really good against us there. They could have stopped our mountain. Or any of our red sources. So let's see if this resolves. And it does. And now we'll attack. And let's see if we get Supreme Verdicted. Field of Ruin on my Quagmire. We get new land. So that makes it 6, so they could flip if they don't like their card. Note that they did not get a red source off of that. Put Cryptic into the graveyard. Apparently it was really important to get that Azcanta flipped. Probably because we're wrathing here. Or because we're going to play a Teferi. Nope, Wrath. Okay. So let's make them discard. Yep. That's a little rough. We would have really liked to have had a discard spell on turn 1 to get rid of that search. I'm not even going to... I'm going to F6 because I'm not even going to crack this Verdant Catacombs on end step. I'm going to... oh, is this a Celestial Purge? No, it's a Baneslayer Angel. Okay. That's interesting. I'm going to keep my land around for Tireless Tracker. So I could make them sacrifice just Baneslayer. But I feel like that's actually really bad because then they can just activate Colonnade and kill my Liliana. So I may as well make them sacrifice a bunch of stuff. Probably something like Azcanta plus Baneslayer. And now we just have to find an answer to Baneslayer Angel. Nope. Okay. I guess I should have kept that Blackleaf Cliffs in my hand for the same reason, for the Tireless Tracker. That probably would have made sense. Here comes the Colonnade. I guess I could have also put the Colonnade in the same pile as Azcanta, but with no removal in my hand, like with no action in my hand, I don't think I was actually beating just Baneslayer plus Search. Or Baneslayer plus Azcanta. That's not great. So another activation and attack. Considering we drew 3 spells this game, it's actually going pretty well. Well, now my opponent has either Sphinx's Revelation or Cryptic Command up. Guess we'll find out. Yep. Okay. So I guess this is kind of why we want few lands in the deck in this matchup. What, another one? Yeah, when you flood out like this, it's pretty abysmal. Not really the worst. If we use this to draw out a counterspell, then it's at least something. They have a pretty significant graveyard right now. So next turn they're going to attack me for 6. Maybe not. Maybe they'll change their mind. Wow, they have a lot of cards in hand all of a sudden. Alright, I'll wait on that. Snapcaster Electrolyze my face. Yeah, this one looks like it's just about all wrapped up. Alright, let's see if they have Cryptic Command. Just a blank Snapcaster also does it here for them. Now that we're at 3, so if I play the Huntmaster, I go to 5. Logic Nut, sure. I would not pay 7. Alright, let's see if I live. Attention sphere. Okay. That's a very strange play. That is a very, very strange play. I don't understand it. I do not think that that's a thing they should have done. Oh my god, we're going to make him pay for it too. That's awesome. Wow. Crazy. They're not firing up Colonnade. Why did you do that? I have no business being allowed to continue to play this game. Like, I'm pretty dead anyway, but that was really, really bad by our opponent. Yeah. God, Teferi is a good card. Upkeep, Snapcaster, Unelectrolyze. Okay. I can't really get out of this. The Teferi's got me dead. So we can concede. So if I was gonna, I would play the Goyf. They would untap. They would just. I have no cards in hand, and they would use Teferi on the Goyf and attack me with the Colonnade. So we're dead. Okay, that's that's round one. You know, it actually seemed pretty okay. Like, we got stomped in both games, but I think a lot needed to go wrong in both games. As far as, like, we were on pretty even footing in the second game, and we, after that mulligan, and then hit a big glut of lands, and then in that first game, we had it pretty much sealed up as if we could hit third land on turn 3, and we didn't. So, um, all in all, really kind of not that bad, and feels a lot better than it did before I made some of these changes, where I had like terminates instead of abrupt decays, and lots of scavenge uses and stuff. So anyway, all right, let's try round 2. All right, we're back here in the heat dungeon for round 2. I would like to play first, yes please. Hand looks fine. I'm gonna play Blood Crypt. This is burn. I'll feel silly. Let's find out what it is. It is humans. So that is a champion of the parish. Oh, they have a resto. I don't like that. Okay, so the plan is going to be take champion of the parish, bolt their 2-drop, whatever it is, and then... No, because Lily doesn't really work like that. I think I'm just taking champion of the parish. Excuse me. Definitely the most can go wrong there if we let them have a champion and then we just like lose to it. Seachrome Coast, sure. Lurgoyf. Yeah, I'm okay with Overgrown Tomb, I think. This lets them Phantasmal Image it, but I really don't care about that. Sure. Because my bolts can kill it anyway. What's Inquisition? They got another image, they got a Mantis Rider, they got a Vial that's terrible. So let's just take this Mantis Rider. Okay. Play this Foothills. I don't think I really feel like attacking. I guess I guess we might as well. I guess we might as well bolt this. Fetch here, attack for 4. Next turn they play probably another image, and then... Oh, why did I get a mountain? That's not what I clicked on. Thanks, Magic Online. It's not really gonna matter too much, but whatever. So they play their image, and then we make them sacrifice it. Hopefully they don't have a... Okay, that we knew about. So we know about only Restoration Angel currently. Could alternatively start plussing this Liliana. Because it's not like this Goyf is getting any bigger. I guess that's really bad against exactly a... Reflector Mage. I think we're better off doing this play. Especially because we have this Raging Ravine. Next turn we have 2 4-power attackers to start getting busy with. Like, the Resto Angel is kind of annoying. Shouldn't be a problem. They also have to draw a land for it. It's not really a certainty that they have. So this could be a Reflector Mage, and is. Okay. Interesting. So, the Quagmire would have been good in play. So I think what I want to do is play this Bloodstained Mire, tick up, discard Quagmire, and now I can activate Ravine and block here. Thalia's Lieutenant would suck. I guess another Reflector Mage. No, another Reflector Mage doesn't really do anything. So this way we get another... Sure. Okay, so there's the Resto ready to come on down. Am I going to fetch on end step? I think I may as well get another Overgrown Tomb. Yep. So this looks pretty good. Now we sacrifice. They can't Resto the Reflector Mage. I mean, they could, but it wouldn't do anything. So now we play a Goyf. And we play this Ooze we drew. And I'm just going to make it a 3-3 right now. So things are looking up for us. So here's a resto that we knew about. Don't really know if there's, I mean, I guess 2 more Phantasmal images on Tarmogoyfs would be pretty good against us right now. Noble Hierarch isn't going to do it. So if we draw a green source, that means we get to threaten lethal. That's not going to help. 4, 5. 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 3 is enough to party. So now this Hierarch has to block, and now all of our stuff is lethal next turn. Or they could just lose. Fine with that as well. Going to sideboard. We want the Huntmaster. We want the Jun Charms. I am... Oh yeah, Engineer Explosives. I'm kind of skimping on this matchup here. The Finks really don't do it for me. I don't really like them that much here. Thought Seizes are... Like, they hit the resto, but it's really not that worth it to have those in. I'm going to cut a Liliana as well. I think they're a lot worse on the draw. In fact, maybe I'll cut more than that. Nah, that's alright. Dust Dancer 2. Maybe I should be cutting Kolaghan's Command in this matchup. It's a little slow. And doesn't deal with their big threats. It is hot. This is a keep. This is all my favorite stuff. Cavern naming. Oof. Nope. Naming human. So... What's the likelihood that they play a 2-drop that isn't Thalia next turn? I think it's pretty low. So, because of that, I need to fetch anyway, and I need to fetch a Blood Crypt. I guess I might actually take a Stomping Ground, now that I have all this black mana. Don't really need to cast any Phyrexian Obliterators right away, or anything like that. Is this a... a Kitesail Freebooter. When it enters the field, exile that card until it leaves the battlefield. Alright, so I think I will get a Blood Crypt and do that whole charade now. Nah, I can wait. This Freebooter isn't going to do too much unless they have another... Unless they have Thalia's Guardian, or Thalia's Lieutenant next turn. Then it's kind of loose. They probably do if they took that instead of the Jun Charm. Stomping Ground. Alright, let's draw something good. That doesn't count. Still just playing this Blooming Marsh. We never know. We could draw Blackleaf Cliffs next turn and feel like goofballs. So, oh boy. Oh boy. That's not good for you. What happened? Oh yeah, they took that Jun Charm and are thinking about their lives and their choices in life. I'm gonna... Like... I guess a Resto Angel... doesn't really do anything for them. I'm just gonna do this right now, though. I don't really have any reason to wait at the moment. Like, it could, like, I don't know. I don't think I'm getting. I don't think it's getting better by waiting. Maybe that's a bad play, but I'm just scared. Boy, Dust Dancer 2, you really came up against some dust that you couldn't dance on. Did I mention that it's really hot in Vermont right now? I even went to the beach and went swimming and stuff. It's still just unbearable. Meddling Mage, naming. Huntmaster the Fells, that's a good one. Luckily for me, we have a plan about that. And it is to play Tireless Tracker, play land, and say go, I guess. Nah, you know, they have Resto Angel. I'm not even going to say go. I'm just going to cast this on this thing right now. I guess the worst case scenario here for us is Hostage Taker. That would be pretty bad. Blue, white, red. Okay. Well, we can handle that because we're attacking for as much as they are. And we have Huntmaster coming. That also handles it pretty well, I must say. Yeah, I'm just doing all kinds of shit out of order right now, but whatever. Yeah, and I am going to play this and make them sacrifice. Good to get value out of it and clear their board. Cuts off their Phantasmal Image out. White, blue, red again. Okay. No, the other one. Sure. Opponent's got 4 cards in hand. Let's make them discard a card. I'm gonna pitch. I'm gonna pitch the Bloodstained Mire. And then I think I'll play the Overgrown Tomb untapped. And play this Huntmaster. And then we'll see where they attack with their Reflector Mage. It's funny that Huntmaster and Jund Charm work so like awkwardly with each other. Like, it might actually just be right for me to double block if they attack Liliana here. I am definitely going to be blocking it, either with a wolf or with Huntmaster. Next turn we've got the ability to just say go with the Huntmaster and then flip it and then have it plus Kolgon's Command plus Jund Charm available, and then that'll flip it back. And so what I'll probably do is, assuming that this Huntmaster is still in play at the end of this turn, I probably won't block with the wolf. I mean, this could get Phantasmal Imaged right now or something. The Reflector Mage, I mean. Phantasmal Image. Okay, lots of times they'll target the Huntmaster with the image, and that's not good. That's not good in the face of Jund Charm. And a Hierarch. This is just all bad. This is just all bad for you. None of these plays are good. My opponent is going to have no hand. And that's a problem. Let's play the Ravine. Let's plus, we each discard. I'm going to discard a Quagmire. So something that people might not know is that Huntmaster of the Fells does not flip into anything if it's a Phantasmal Image version. So that Phantasmal Image over there isn't doing anything. I guess one thing I need to watch out for is Restoration Angel. Which is a little interesting. So I think I do this. Now let's see if that's going to induce a Resto Angel activation. Nope. Okay. So let's do Jun Charm. 2 damage to each creature. Green here. And let's Kolaghan's Command, deal 2 and make them discard. So now they ain't got nothing. Y'all ain't got no permanents, no cards in hand. It's a good place to be. For old Griff. The game has ended. Okay. That resolves. This heat is insane. Alright. Okay. Round 3. Playing first. No. Sure. Alright. I mean... actually, I'm just shuffling anyway, so whatever. We're gonna play... Verdant Catacombs. Verdant Catacombs, Blood Crypt, untapped. I think I kind of changed my mind halfway in between what I was doing there. Lantern. Academy Ruins. Well, I can't win, so that's going to be a problem. So let's take this Lantern. Yeah, being unable to win is going to be a problem. Can't beat the Academy Ruins. Unless I have some kind of threat. Someday. Channel Sanctum into Codex Shredder. Overgrown Tomb. So let's Inquisition. Let's see what they got. I know they have a bridge. Hopefully they have something else to hit. They don't. They have a Witchbane Orb, which is bad for us. And now would be a great time to draw... Liliana would be good. Liliana would be pretty good. Kolaghan's Command wouldn't be the worst. Swap's not great. We got one more turn before the Witchbane Orb comes down. But anything that they can draw, anything that they would draw that they could play, they just will. So we're going to Inquisition now. You could hit a whir. Like a whir of Invention. No, just nothing. Okay. Because like if they drew an Ensnaring Bridge right now, they would just cast it. So it's not like we can snag it in their hand. Academy Ruins. Alright. Okay. I think I'll just say... yeah, I'm just going to say go. I really wish that I had a creature to get back right now in my graveyard, but I don't. Oh, whoops. Yeah, so they have a bridge. Sure. So there's going to be some thought seizing happening. I think that I just simply cannot beat Ensnaring Bridge and Academy Ruins. I guess that would be 1 point in favor of playing Alpine Moon. Destroy an artifact, discard a card. Hiya, hiya, hiya. No. I need the Lantern, obviously. Oh, it was a Lantern that they got back. I thought they got back the bridge. Okay. No creatures, no Lilianas. Targeting themselves so they don't draw a Thoughtseize. I'll take a Thoughtseize, I guess. No, I need to draw some creatures. I mean, it doesn't really do anything if I draw a Thoughtseize. I need to draw like Huntmaster or Liliana or something. That's not good. Thinking about conceding. Thinking pretty hard about conceding here. This is about as much fun as it looks. Got back the bridge. Okay. Here comes a Witchbane Orb. Let's bolt you in response. Good plays, good plays. So, okay. The way that we get out of this is... let's see. Drawing a Liliana, discarding a bunch of stuff, except for the last turn, we Kolaghan's command the Witchbane Orb, and then they get sacrificed. All their stuff gets sacrificed, I guess. Could also just draw a huge Tarmogoyf. What did we do? Oh, we drew Lantern. Okay. Yeah. See if we get shredded here. Bob's not bad. Wouldn't hate it. They can let us have it. Okay. Now they're probably going to use it to kill us. Yeah, I think we're dead. I think with the Codex Shredder, we really don't have any outs. Maybe we do. I don't know. Whatever. Let's go get a mountain. Sure. Green, 1 black. Oh, whoops. I'm already... Ugh. Wow, playing tight. Luckily this game sucks, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Great. Well, there's a Pyrite Spellbomb on top for them, so there goes our Bob. So there goes a lot of our options here. Yeah, I think I'm ready to throw in the towel here. Sure. Okay, so Duress, yes. Lightning, yes. Nile Spellbomb, sure. Engineer Explosives, yes. Okay, Fatal Push, no, no, no. Actually, Lava Monster's pretty okay. Lightning Bolts are good, are bad. Dreadbores are bad. The rest of the deck is actually not the worst. I guess I could put in another Huntmaster. I think this is probably all we want, though. Nothing quite like sitting around in 95-degree weather and getting lanterned. So this is a Mox Opal control deck. And I think it's funny right now that there's a Mox Opal control deck, a Mox Opal combo deck in Quarkline Ironworks, and there's a Mox Opal aggro deck in Affinity, and they're all really good. I mean, they're not. I don't know. People seem to say Lantern's kind of fallen off, but I think it's still fine. Don't think it got that much worse. And I don't think it's worth bringing in Jun Charm. I'll bring in Nile Spellbomb. I think that's fine. Jun Charm kind of sucks, though. We're on the play. Yes, please. A reasonable hand. It's got some of the cards we want in it. Gonna start with the Quag. Getting shredded. So I think I am going to play this Tarmogoyf. To do so, I will fetch a mountain. I guess I might as well get a Blood Crypt. What are they doing to my library, or to my life total? It's kind of going to punish them for using the Codex Shredder if they decide to. I guess they could also have Fatal Push in their deck. Pithing Needle, yep. Probably going to name Liliana of the Veil. Yeah, okay. So, ooh, and Mox Opal. And Ancient Stirrings, okay. Lantern of Insight. Alright. So, they kind of have the lock in, so we just have to try and race them, I guess. Hope that their last 3 cards are not... don't include an Ensnaring Bridge. Discard spell would have been great in this hand, so we could have used it to clear the way for Liliana, taking that Pithing Needle. I'm actually leave the Liliana in my hand. I might like use it to thought seize myself later on. All right. There's a bridge on top. What do you know? So they don't have, unless they have a land this turn, they don't have enough mana to cast that yet. They have a land this turn, so then now they have enough mana to cast that. So everything went really badly this game. Again. guess I could play that Nile Spellbone there. Okay, this is a worm invention, then I'm pretty happy conceding here. Sounds good. They don't really mind that matchup, but I think that we are not really set up to beat it the way that the deck is structured right now. Alright, we're back for round 4. One die roll again, which is great. I will keep this hand. Good news is that if we lose, then it means I get to go and hang out somewhere cooler than this office right now. Thought sees you. What do we got? Oh, the mirror? A mirror, you say? Awesome. I'm taking Bloodbraid Elf. I can't beat that card. So, let's do that. And the Fatal Push is a problem, but at least we have one of our own. We get a lot of answers to our stuff, including Maelstrom Pulse, so Bitter Blossom isn't the best either. Alright, let's play this thing. They probably need to spend something on it, at least. Guess it's getting Fatal Pushed. Okay. That's a little silly. I don't think that's a good play at all. To Fatal Push that rather than try and bolt it. Like, I got 2-mana 4/5s in my deck. Your Fatal Pushes are pretty useful. Okay, great. So, play this Goyf. I mean, it's certainly possible that they've drawn... Well, they have 5 cards in hand, we know 4 of them. The Bitter Blossom should be pretty good here, because I'm guessing this is going to get hit by a Maelstrom Pulse. And that's also very interesting that they didn't play Raging Ravine there. Because now, unless they've drawn a land and a Bloodbraid, then if they draw a Bloodbraid, they can't cast it next turn. I guess Liliana would have been really bad for us there, but it's not like I was going to do anything differently. Hello, friend. Okay. Alright. Swamp. Let's play this thing. And let's play this thing. And let's say go. So that Pulse is gone. They got a Bolt. They got a Raging Ravine. And 3 other cards we don't know about. They have not played a creature yet. So unless they have like Discard Spell Bob, then we're in good shape. This is another Bolt. You got it. Cool. That's what you call card advantage. Okay. 2 cards we don't know about. Got some tokens. Tokens are coming. That thing's gonna die. Nope. You're dead. No, thank you. If I draw Coal against command right now, though, then I will feel like a little goofball. Okay, that's fine. Hey, look, that means we can use Raging Ravine. Don't love using my life total that way, but I think it's probably worth it. Especially because we can block their Raging Ravine with our tokens if we need to. Like, if we want to turn this into a race, like, we have the upper hand because we have Bitter Blossom. They did not fetch on their end step. That's interesting. Bloodbraid wouldn't be the best for us. Would not be the best thing we'd have ever seen. Like, Bloodbraid into Goyf would be kind of bad. Hopefully their hand is just a bunch of Fatal Pushes. Or maybe a Liliana. It's kind of what this looks like, actually. Yep. Getting rid of my Fatal Push at the cost of whatever your last card is. Okay. Sure. Sounds good. I think we just go upstairs. Liliana isn't doing anything right now. Like, this Inquisition sucks. This puts them to 5. It's getting pretty precarious for Anders Z. And my Ravine is, like, bigger than a Tarmogoyf right now. Or it will be next turn as well. El Goifo. So now, the problem with that play is that you have to chump block my Ravine with it. I guess, alternatively, we can attack upstairs like this. Put my opponent to 2. Maybe that was a bad play. But this decay is kind of gone anyway. So we may as well use it instead of the Ravine. Let's see what our opponent does here. Like, we don't have to do anything until they plus. So now they plus. We just kill this. Alright. Bitter Blossom looked real good there. Yep. Okay. Game 2. Baloth, Blightning, Huntmaster, Finks. That's 6, and a Nile Spellbomb. What am I doing? No. All this discard can get the hell out, and I think this looks pretty good. Come back to the bathroom to a garbage hand. Mulligan. This is fine. But, like, I need to keep... See, I want to keep lands on top so I can hit. But I also really want this so I can kill a Bob if I have to. So I'm going to keep that on top. And hopefully... we draw it and then a land within our next two draw steps here. Between Finks and Kolaghan's commands, we've kind of got some strict mana requirements here as well. Alright. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, yep, yep. Let's see what you do, Anders. I like that. I'll fetch an Overgrown Tomb, I suppose. Is there a chance that I'm going to want to shoot down a Tireless Tracker with this Fatal Push from our opponent? The answer is probably not. If they play Tireless Tracker, I'll probably just Kolaghan's command it. So I'll just do this. So I'd like to see something that's not Liliana next turn. That'd be good. They didn't have any spells over there. I don't know what I would discard here. Probably Tireless Tracker. If I have to discard a Liliana. It doesn't seem very good in the face of not having any lands right now, so... Sure. This is a pretty tough choice for our opponents. Just all stupid value guys. Interesting. Okay. Bolt's probably not the worst. It'll probably be useful here. Makes me want to not get a basic forest. I think I'm gonna anyway. Life total matters a lot in this matchup. You wouldn't really think so, but it kind of does. That's why Finks and Huntmaster and Baloth are so good. Are we like fatal pushing plus bolting this thing? Because I'd be pretty ecstatic about that, to be honest. But we'll see. Yep. Trying to clear the way for a Bloodbraid. I think that would be really bad because so many of the cards that they could hit are removal spells. But we'll see what they do. So I'm guessing this is a Bloodbraid. It's a Finks, okay. We can beat that. They probably have a Bolt up for Huntmaster right now. K command. Alright. Don't really feel I need to do anything right now. Didn't really want to play the Tireless Tracker. That would be really aggressive and unnecessary. They don't have they don't have the mana to activate their Raging Ravine, which is good for us, except not really, because I would just bolt it, but... They took that Kolaghan's command, which makes me think that they don't have a Baloth, so that's not something I have to worry about, really. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to discard... I think Tracker is a really good way to pull ahead here if we ever get that far. But I'd rather have Huntmaster, and I can also just get it back right now if I want to. Okay, so as long as that last card isn't a land... Okay, so it's not. So... I guess I just kill the ooze and give back. I could... Like, their last card could be something really good, but we don't know if it is or not. But I definitely want to Kolaghan's Command this ooze right now. So let's get back Finks and kill the ooze. And the reason I want to get back the Finks instead of the Tracker is that, like, Finks is going to be good if we don't draw a land. Tracker is only going to be good if we do draw a land. And if we do draw a land, we still have Huntmaster, which will still be good. So, like, I'm still hoping to draw a land here. But Finks gives us some insurance if we don't. Best of both worlds. Drew a land, but it's a good one. But we have this insurance thing. I guess... Yeah, wow. Finks has been great. Finks has been great. So let's see what they can come up with here for us. I'm guessing a Liliana, sure. Making us discard would be interesting, especially if, depending on their last card, I guess. Nope. But I'll sacrifice this thing. A Lurgwaif, okay. I think it's just Huntmaster time. They're tapping their mana in very interesting ways. And I don't mind discarding the Bolt, I suppose. Like, I'm going to guess that our opponent also has a discard of cards, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Also, as long as this Huntmaster stays in play, then I can just say go, untap, say go, flip, kill Liliana with it, with its trigger. So we'll see what they want to do here. Pulse, you got it. EE for 0. Now they're going to discard. Yep. So we're going to discard the push. That leaves us with Goif and Bolt. And Fatal Push. Interesting. How do I want to do this? I think I can kind of get them to screw up here if I play the Goif. I can just respond to anything with bolting Liliana if I want to. Yep, so now is when we bolt here. Now our ooze is a 6/7, but they can whittle it down with their... Or our goif is a 6/7, but they can whittle it down with their ooze. Or they can just try and make a 4/4. All that is fine. Can't really do anything about it. Of course, you're not going to attack me. Alright, so game is looking pretty even. They've got a Finks that has yet to persist. That was a great draw. That was a great draw. I'm going to go ahead and attack with the goif. I don't feel like playing defense is the way to go when we have such a huge life total buffer. So let's see what that does for us. There are a million draws that they could have that would be very good for them. Nothing. That's probably a land then, but okay. Let's keep trucking with this guy. Yep. Like that was going to happen anyway. And I realize that they don't have red to activate Ravine and attack me with, but like they could at any point just draw a red source. So if they didn't draw a red source, then what did they draw? Like I don't know what you would draw there. That I guess like a bolt. No, bolt you would have bolted the Dark Confidant. Like I don't know what card. I guess Twilight Mire. No blocks. I'm not going to crack the fetch land. Get some tokens, get some cards with Bob. There's a Dreadbore. It's cool. Another Bitter Blossom. Doesn't seem very good right now. I guess I just Dreadbore this thing and start to attack really hard. Like, it seems like they have a handful of blanks. They must have another something bad in their hand. Okay. Well, Engineered Explosives was a really interesting one from our opponent, but it wasn't especially good. And we had enough removal to kill all their stuff, so everything worked out pretty well. Kitchen Finks was really good. Cool. Alright. So, now we just have to win this one, and we cash slightly. Or if we lose, then we'll have wasted a whole bunch of time in excruciating heat. Alright, we're on the draw this time. Oh boy, the draw. I guess I keep this. No, this is all these 3-drops. I gotta mulligan that. I gotta mulligan that. Like, I'm pretty sure I gotta mulligan that at least. Alright, sure. Alright. Good cards. Tireless Tracker could make up some value lost. Glacial Fortress Go is pretty good for discard value threat. Inquisition. I'm friend. Listen. Ah, darn. I guess I could get rid of both mana leaks now. Still leaves them with a path and a detention sphere and a cryptic command, which I don't love leaving them with. But leaving them with a path isn't the worst. I think I'm going to take a... man, I don't know. I think I'm going to take a mana leak, and then I'm going to Thought Seize. I gotta get a Blood Crypt with this, so this is going to be a pretty damaging... yeah, here we go. Here we go. Thought Seize you. Take that Cryptic out of there, because, I mean, this game's going long. And Cryptic is how I'm losing. Like, the only thing that can happen right now that makes me... Ooh. Okay. So let's play this, get it pathed, and move on with our lives. Good thing is that path plus mana leak is like not a good combination, so we don't really care. Like, they're going to path this thing. I'm going to go get a mountain. And now if I draw a Tarmogoyf or something, then I get to play around mana leak. So that makes me wish I had taken the detention sphere instead. But the thing about detention sphere is that sometimes you can draw something like an Abrupt Decay and get rid of it and get your guy back. Okay, that's not the worst. This plays around mana leak, and it's going to be a 2-for-1. As long as it doesn't get like negated or something. And they have to tap out to deal with it next turn. And they lost their mana leak. Okay, cool. So there's the D-Sphere. Now let's draw Abrupt Decay, or Liliana. I love being lucky. It's great. Your move. Good draws. Old good draw Griff, they call me. How about we bolt your face? Hiya. Bet you didn't like that. 3 damage to your dome. Should have played Rune Halo on Lightning Bolt. Blue for Serum Visions. Okay. I have to imagine that our opponent is trying to find a land so they can, like, Cryptic Command this Liliana. Unfortunately, they might not have that Cryptic Command. Yeah, get out of here, Teferi. Get the hell out. Alright. So now things are going well. I wish I had one of my creature lands. How greedy am I? How greedy am I? I think we're doing this mostly because we can very easily just get another Liliana. So we'll put Detention Sphere and Colonnade and the Wall. Yep. So now they don't really have a great choice. And now we're not under threat from a colonnade. Just making us discard again. Opponent says go. I am casting Tarmogoyf. I understand that sometimes they'll do like a, leave Cryptic in their hand, use it now to bounce my Liliana, so I have to discard it. Okay. That's reasonable. Flooded Strand. Gonna be greedy again. I don't think it's worth it to triple Stone Rain them. I think I'd rather keep this thing around. Especially if they Cryptic, then I just cast it again. Doop-a-doop-doo. This doesn't matter, like, at all. So, just 3 on 3, I guess? I don't know. Here, do that. Just triple Stone Rain. That's all we wanted here. Quagmire, go. Boy, I have a lot of lands in play right now. Almost like I drew too many. I don't have any creatures in here. That's a little upsetting. I guess I just do this. Worst case scenario is that... Sure. No. I'm out of basics. What? I didn't mean to go to my end step. Ah. Yeah, worst case scenario is they had like a removal spell for the Quagmire, but... Jeez. No threats, ever. I'll feel like a goofball if they draw Search for Escanta right here. They haven't. Alright. This is a problem. You got it. Got a lot of creatures in the last half of my deck. There's a wall of Umans. Hey, look at you. That's gonna be a good one. The problem is that they still have Teferi in their deck, and it would be really good right now. Like, I'm just... Even after having ultimated multiple times, there's that card that I didn't want to see. But now we've got Bitter Blossom online. Maybe we can actually take this down. Plus Liliana again is going to go off. Now if I had to guess, we would get an Ascanta activation here. or a cryptic command. Luckily, we have a bunch of threats in play now, which is good because we're going to need it. Okay. So that was clever, but I mean I have more duels in my deck. I have a Stomping Ground to go get. Search for Escanta. Hopefully it's not Supreme Verdict. Okay, alright. So they're staying in it. No. I clicked you. A whiff. I like whiffs. Oh no. I just couldn't see it. It's cryptic. Okay. So we're going to attack first. So there's a cryptic. Sure. Luckily our opponent does not have Colonnade, because we were so smart and made him sacrifice it before. Here's a whiff. Hope this lives. Opponent's at 6. What's great about Bitter Blossom in this matchup is that we don't have to worry about like getting bolted out. We do have to worry about another Wrath though. Negate doesn't really do it for them, so they're dead. Okay. That was a fucking marathon. Alright. Duress, Blightning, Huntmaster, Finks, Nile Spellbomb. Out come all this stuff. Out come the Fatal Pushes. Out come the Ooze Balls. And one more card. Oh yeah, I was flirting with taking out lands. I think I'm going to do that again. These games, when they go long, you just draw so many lands. You have so many lands in play, and usually, like, you can get away with that because you have high costing stuff, but, like, eventually it just gets out of control, drawing too many lands. Man, I'm out of control. This is out of control heat. What did we do to the ice caps? This sucks. This is bullshit. I'm gonna keep this hand because it's got lands and a bob. It's not especially fast. Maybe I shouldn't keep this. I don't think I can do much better. Like, it's slow, but we might just get there. It's a great draw. Fantastic. Problem is that we could get Search for Escanted right here. But we have this Eruptic guy, so we're in good shape. Rest in the Ripperino. Okay. So Nile Spellbomb looks pretty silly right now. So does Tarmogoyf. Just Duress you. Celestial Purge, Teferi, and Wrath. I don't want to leave Teferi in their hand. I understand that, like, the other two cards are answers to my Dark Confidant, but I don't care. I don't care. Besides, my plan this turn is to play this and use it and hope to draw land. What? What? But I paid black. Moto. What the hell happened? Wow. Okay. That's because it doesn't go to the graveyard. Friggin' A. Not put in the graveyard from the battlefield. Shit. This is weird art. It's kind of cool though. So I think I might actually have to deprecate. God, that was bad. Okay. Can we win despite being goofballs? A goofball. Specifically me being a goofball. I am a goofball. So as long as this isn't a Teferi right here, we might be in okay shape. I'm gonna replicate this thing. Sure. All right. Let's not let's not fuck around anymore, guys. Let's just this is getting silly. Rune Halo. Um yeah, I don't really care about a Rune Halo. No, I do care about a Rune Halo. I'm gonna play a Tarmogoyf now, and I'm expecting my opponent to play Wrath next turn. And that will tap them out so they can't leave up Celestial Purge. Now they're going to try and kill my Raging Ravine. This is why you play a Mountain, friends. Okay. They found a different line. Nice Nile Spellbomb. Okay, so how do we get out of this? I think it's Sphinx is pretty good. I still have Celestial Purge and Wrath, but Wrath isn't very good against Sphinx. Wrath's pretty good against Sphinx when there's Rusted Peace in play, Griffin! Oh my god! I keep forgetting. Alright. Let's go get a Stomping Ground. Play a Huntmaster. Wow. That rest in peace. Not necessarily that rest in peace, but these rest in pieces. Okay, Celestial Purge. Good. We knew about that. What is this? Jace, the Mind Sculptor. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, we can beat this. Jace, the Mind Sculptor wasn't a bad draw for them there. Bob. Alright. Don't draw an answer to my Bob, please. So now Spellbomb has been bad. Somehow I've drawn 2 Nile Spellbombs and cast them both, and I have yet to exile anything or draw a card from any of them. Baneslayer Angel. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So as long as they don't have Spell Pierce in their hand. What's the better play? What's the better play? I think it's Dreadbore. They can't have Spell Pierce. Who would have Spell Pierce? Who in their right mind would have Spell Pierce? So I think it's Lily, make you sacrifice. Attack Jace, attack Jace. Okay, cool. Yeah, it is great. Watch, I'm gonna lightning the shit out of you. Dark Confidant, looking pretty good, except it's drawing me Tarmogoyfs, which are bad. I mean, I might as well plus. Discard a Tarmogoyf. Spell Snare entered the exile zone. Wow! I totally forgot about Spell Snare. I was kind of thinking about Dreadboring. Oh, I would have lost the game on the spot. Okay, so let's Dreadbore this. No, you know, I think I'd rather Lightning it. That sounds weird, but I think we need to get rid of a Teferi at some point, probably. We might have to. And we attack Gideon. I mean, it's possible the right move was to actually not tick up my Liliana there, but... Like, Lightning and then Dreadbore? A Sculptor of Minds. The good thing is, we have a Dreadbore. That's fine. I guess I shouldn't do that because of Tireless Tracker still. I'm just kind of like, might need my mana this turn. Let's go ahead and attack Jace with 2 of them. Attack Jace, upstairs. Kind of expecting to get Wrath here. This Bob has been great for us, though. Wessel Umins, okay. Kolaghan's Command doesn't look very good. I guess that they have Mana Leak in their deck, so I'll play a land. Destroy. Yeah, discard. 2 damage. Boom. 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 Yeah, what was it? Sphinx's Revelation. Holy crap. Okay. I don't really feel like using Liliana right now, so let's just say go. Okay. Opponent has no cards in hand. A Rest in Peace. We have a Bob. A Wolf. 4 cards. That's still pretty bad. Alright, so let's Inquisition. Okay. That was a good one for them. I guess I should have thought about that one potentially being an issue. So let's Thought Seize. Let's see what they do here. Counter and draw. Okay, so that's good for us. So now we can get a swamp. Make them discard. Wow, they conceded. Okay, I honestly didn't think we were in that great a shape there. I think them negating the Abrupt Decay was really helpful for us. Okay, so we went 3-2. We went 1-1 against Jeskai / Blue-White Control. Matchup seems a lot better than it used to. Just like a few card decisions here and there has really helped us out. Just to make sure you don't have any dead draws, and your dead draws that you do have aren't completely dead draws. And despite the fact that I'm 100 million degrees right now and playing terribly, we still managed to navigate our way through that match somehow. Oh, and yeah, so I guess that's it. I'll be back later with some more of these. Also, I've been playing a little bit of Magic Arena, which is really fun, and I might be making some of those videos again, or coming up soon. So be on the lookout for that, and check it out. Yeah, I'll be at the Team Open for SCG Worcester in 2 weeks, about, and I'll be playing this, I'm sure, because I'm going to be the modern slot this time, which is great, because that's my jam. So thank you all very much for watching. Tune in again next time. If you want to check out my blog, it's at blogspot.jundlife.com, and you can subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.